I'd just like to mention a little point on safety. In a workshop, you've got many sharp and dangerous objects. Power tools that can do severe damage. So learn how to use them correctly and always follow the safety precautions with them. Never remove safety guards unless you really feel confident with the tool. Protective gear. Goggles, ear defenders, masks, etc. It's a domestic workshop, there is no regulations, but common sense prevails. When you think you need them, use them. Okay, having said that, now let's get on with today's project. Hello and good morning, and welcome again to the Almond workshop. Now today I want to make a couple of simple drawer units to go inside the boys' wardrobe. It's an easy project and I'm sure all of you will be able to manage. Okay, let's make a start. So this is the wardrobe where I want to put the drawers, just in the bottom here. All I'm going to do simply is replace that shelf, put one a bit deeper because the drawers I'm going to put in are deeper than that shelf and I don't want to be able to see down the top of it. The two drawers are just going to go into a little cabinet in the centre there. It's a nice and simple job. All we have to do in here is get a measurement from the bottom to that shelf, as we're going to take that shelf out and use that as a template for the width. That's the only measurement we're going to need. So if we just take it there, maybe some decent height, which is not exactly 15 inches, but in new money we've got 380 millimetres. Okay, so first off I've got the shelf that I've just taken out of the wardrobe. That'll give me the width that I need. 15 inches or 380 millimetres high is the space in which to fit the drawers. Now these are Commonly Garden drawer bottom kit, which you get from any decent DIY store. 150mm or 6 inches high, which means the two of them, 12 inches, easily done. Fits in, no problem. Yeah, 400, that's good. At least I got the right ones. Get off. Oh, don't be an angry man. Right, for those that don't know these, haven't used these before, the great advantage of these is you've got it already done, made for you. All you need to do is make a bottom, whatever size you decide, and then a back, which usually is best to keep it within an inch or so of the top. 10-15mm will be ideal, and it just stops it from dragging should you have several drawers in place. And then a pump piece. And the pump piece is fully adjustable, undo the screw and it will move it up and down, so not loads of hard work trying to get it set in place. Yeah, thought so. Yeah. And just make sure that everything is as it should be when you buy it, nothing crooked, or we're going to have problems later on. So that is crooked. Okay, better. Right, so first thing I want to do is decide on the width. I would say about 14 inches I think is enough. Right, let's go for 350mm wide. Right, so I have two pieces to fit in the bottom of these. And 350 that way and 400 that way. That will do make out of some of the multi-panel boards that I use quite often. It's a very good stable board. 12mm thick marine plywood, laminated both sides with Formica. Very strong, very clean. Very nice material to use. Let's see what I've got. Okay, that way. I've got 400 that way. Yes, that would have been. Okay. Right. Clean edge. Set the saw table first to 400 that way. Let's have some extraction. Okay. More firewood. Okay, and this way we want 350 twice. You've got 770. Lucky. Yes, we've got square legs, so we can use the table straight edge because that's straight there. I'm going to set that at 350. Perfect, and run two of them through. It's a bit electric. Back up. That's going to be good. Right. Right. So that's two bottoms. Now what I want is the two pieces to go across the back, which again I got 350, and the height from the inside here should be 150. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to keep it to that 150. I've got the 10mm of that, which will raise me up a bit, so I think that's enough. So this time, go on. This time I'm going to use this Conti board. A little bit thicker, I can get screwed into it a bit better. So again, this time 150. Spot on. And then, sorry, you got cut off a bit short there because the battery went flat, but I've just ripped that down to 150mm, which is what I wanted. Now I'm just going to, on the cross-cut saw, cut two pieces at 400mm, and that's all. Set the restop, speeds things up lovely, to 400. That's good. And what I like to do just to double check this is actually get the other piece of wood that I'm wanting to match, which is the base. Put that in place. And check the wood. So you see it's not. It's a good 5mm off that. That's because of my arms probably. There we are. Now they're both perfect. Right, it's 350, I'm on 400. I bet you're always shouting up there, wasn't you? Right, 350. Now I've added an extra little safety device here. You see, 4-off switch, so even though we're on there, no power. There's children around, it's good to have that little bit of extra safety. Okay, now first I'm going to tidy this end. Now we have two pieces that should be identical to the base piece. So, let's just take one of each. There's one side. Stood up, you think? And the other side. And the back. Sits in there very nice. And there we'll have a drawer box. All we need is a few screws to get it in place, and it's done. And we'll just make a front. Out of probably more conti board. Simple, isn't it? Right, next thing I want to think about is where it's all going to fit before I assemble this. So this is what I started off with. This is the shelf that I want to replace. The drawer is going to be 400 deep, plus a front piece for the moment. Okay, so the shelf. The drawer is going to be 400 deep, plus you've got the front piece, and you need to allow a little bit at the back in case of any snagging. So if we allow, say, 450, the cabinet is enough to do that. So we want another shelf exactly the same length as this, but now 450 deep. That's all. So we'll just get another piece of wood. Next one's over there. Set the table saw to the size we want. Okay, now we want that the same length as this one. So let's just think of what that is. 81. 81. Set up the miters for the table saw. Okay, both ends have been cut before, so I'm not going to trust either of them. So let's start off by cutting a clean edge. Good. Now what 80-10. Over. Eight, 10. Okay, and put that. Now we have one nice clean shelf. But it would seem a couple more bigger. No, it seems the original, not square. Okay, right, that's it. So that's the shelf. Now we need the two side walls for the drawer box. Okay, I've got the two pieces. First I want to rip down the length of them. They're going to be 15 inches, so I can do my preset stop here. Set that over. 15 inches. Right, now I need the 400 setting. I'm going to allow a little bit more because I don't have a square leg yet. again at 400. Using the finished edge, at least I don't think it'll be square to start with. Okay. Put a little tick on that edge just so I know that's the one. Now true. And again this. Right, I'll set it again to 400 exactly. Right, tip edge to the stop, and that should be square. Okay, that's the sidewalls then. Okay, so what I'm going to have the shelf put back in place. This will be the two sidewalls, as such. Yes, keep it that way. Now, that's better. Now we can paste these edges, so don't worry about that. Then we'll go there, like so. And then as drawers will go in between it. Now, all I'm going to do is dowel these into this top. And at the bottom, I'm just going to put a couple of pieces set into it, level in the same distance I want the drawers to be. Them pieces will be screwed down to the inside of the wardrobe, and I will down through this way so we don't see any screws on there. And how we will fit it is that the drawer box first will go into the wardrobe, like so, and the flat plate at the bottom can be screwed down. But before we screw it down, we put the shelf itself back in, lining everything up, put the drawers in, make sure everything's nice and working free, take the bottom drawer out and screw the bottom. And re-secure the shelf. And that'll be it. Okay, so now we can do some assembly. No, first I'll make them two bottom bits. I know what size I want them, so make them two bottom bits and then we can do some assembly. Okay, so just a couple of straight bits now for the bottom. Set the stop. 377 is what I'm needing here. I'll show you how to get that measurement later on when I've assembled another box. we're ready for some assembly. Starting with the main body. Right then, is where I'm going to fasten these to it. A couple of downs into them. Once I've got that set, then I can down these onto that. Dowling is quite easy. For those of you that's never done it before, we use these little dowling marker pins. You draw your holes, or drill your holes first in the first pieces, and then with these, you simply mark the exact point where you want the other holes to be. Right, certain pieces in place, I want to mark the bottom. Quick size drill bit first. Perfect. Okay, check we've got 50% there. As you can see. And I'm just doing it by eye. Just get it roughly straight going in. Flip them over, do the other side. Okay. Now what we do is put the pegs in, like so, on both sides. After all, that's what we have these silly gadgets for. There we are. Now I shouldn't slide it down. Okay. Just bring you around this side so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Right. Put my pegs in. Line it up with the board. Exactly there. Keep some pressure on it. And simply just tap them into place. Second one. At the back. And again. And that's that side. I'm just going to mark them. One, two. And put them into the other end of the other side. Bottom, inside, one, this is on the front. So number one is going to the front. There, get in. Again, line it up. Put pressure. Tap into place, and a nice one at the back. And that then. And that way. As you can see there, we've got the port indents, what we need as marker points for the other end of the downs. So now we'll just drill them. This time I'm going to reset the stop, so it'll go like this. It'll mean I'll have to trim down the dowels a little bit because only 50% is going into the other half and we've got a lot less than 50% on this half. So it's not matter. Okay, and drill that. One. Okay. Now I can assemble. What I'm going to do is put the dowels into these first, glue them in, and then just cut them off so that I've got exactly the right amount left, ready to go into the side walls. Okay, a little glue. And the last one. Okay. Little trim saw. What we're looking at is that much we want left. That's the point. It's about half of it. Tricky by eye. You don't need to be precise. If anything, make them a little bit shorter than they need to be, not a little bit longer. Okay, now we're just putting them in. here. We've got his numbers, so it's relatively easy. Sorted. Number 4 into place. Sorted. Number 3. I'm going to use them jumps again. Save it running away on it. Okay, that's good. I just want to sit down on a couple of taps. Tighten it up. Okay, that's good. Just set that aside now and let it dry up. Okay. Now just to line it up. Put a screw in the top too, a little pencil mark at the side, take the drawer out and then finish connecting the drawer glides in place. And then we can start on the second one. So let's do that now. Check it's not going to go all the way through. That's good. This one. Okay, and I'll say a little pencil mark at the back there just so we can align it back up correctly once we take the drawer out. There we go. Okay, try that next once. Going in and out and looking up. can assemble the second drawer and get that in place. What pieces we need: 2 side pieces, back. Start putting this onto the bottom there. Now then, the easiest way of doing this is one side first off here to the bench, like so. Then we can do the second one. Now for this, because it's a hard laminate, we'll need a brad to start the screws off. Without dropping it on the floor. And the last 2. And the next side, use the back as a support, like so, in order to get the back screw in first at least. That's it. That's it. Don't need that anymore. And then again, the last 2 in the middle. That's it. Now I want to do the back. Screws are a little bit bigger, so I'm changing my tip there. Okay. Okay, so we can have it about there. Even it out. About there. Okay. Let's measure it down. And we'll go for 30 mil there. Same again. So turn up, so I've got lined on with it. So I can see it through the screw hole. That's where I want it. Just there. That's it. Let's keep them easy. Okay, check that one. There'll be a little bit of movement around the top until we get the top piece fastened on, but we can see it's all going to work nicely. Okay. That's good. Right, I'm just going to use a very simple bit of sellotape just to stop the splaying out of the top. On a mark for the downward. Okay. Right, as we did before, we're just going to drill down on the top. Now sink 4 of these in, anywhere along the centre. And I nearly forgot all about it. That would have been very useful, wouldn't it? Okay, I just want to make sure this is square with the worktop. Yep, no, damn it, that's good enough. Okay, position this on top, just so the backs are flush, like so. That's good. I'll get it roughly in the centre. That's 21.5. And that's 18, so over 1.25. About that. I'm not bothered about it in precise. 19.5. 20 now. Okay. Another half. There. 20. 20, that would be me. Right. I'll line them up. That's good. Look at where they are. Give them a tap. Okay. Now we can reset that and drill these four. Okay, set that aside for a minute, and now we can put these down in. I'm just going to wipe that glue off now because I don't want these dowels to stick in the top at the moment because I'm not ready for that yet. Fire with it. Good fit. Okay. I'll get back up. Right, one other thing I want to do with this shelf is when I took the old shelf out, it was screwed in through the side walls, and because of that I managed to unscrew one side, but this side I couldn't get to the other side to take the screws out, so the screws are still sticking through, three of them. So I want to use that same position, so I'm going to drill this to allow them screws to go in like pegs, and it would just give me an anchor point just to get everything back where it needs to be. So using the old shelf, from the silicone that was the top, set it to the back and align it. That's where the screws were. There. In there, and there, and roughly in the middle of that one. That one a little closer to the bottom, and that one a little off centre. Okay. I'll just draw some pilot holes for that, for them screws to clear. Okay, thank you. Okay, first thing, just get the measurements of what we're going to need. I want it to cover the side walls completely. So we've got 41 in total, and height is 38. So I'll do 37, whip it in half, and that's going to be clear. So 41 by 37. Just shove this to one side for a minute. Piece of MDF, 37 to 41. Plenty big enough. hopefully. Come on. Now we just want to mark where we're going to be positioning this. Like find the pencil. Clever way too good sometimes. Okay. Now let's give it a nice clearance there, so we can see space. Okay. Right, that one's top. That'll do nicely. For the handles, I'm not going to bother putting handles on because the doors of the wardrobe may catch against it. So I'm just going to put scalloped tops. So basically just cutting out at the top there like that on the bandsaw. Both the same. I'll do the first one and then draw through to do the second one. Mark for the second one. say, when it's taking no more off, then it's got the full half of the curvature evenly all around. That's good. Lovely, and do the other one. Okay, now to the sanding station. Do my sand over, and then we're ready for this. Okay, now all we need to do is fasten the drawer fronts onto the drawers, which is simple enough. Again, if you just put them in position and mark roughly where you want them, put the first screw in. There's plenty of adjustment for now, because what I'm going to do, take the drawers out, place the drawer fronts where you want them, mark them up the back, and I've marked already the height of the first one, adjust the first screw. We can position it so the first screw meets the line there. So, and get some screws into it. Okay. On there. Now instead of marking the other side where the screw is, just line up the back there, the bottom edge of it, just to make sure everything looks square. And there we have it, clearing the floor and lined up reasonably tidy. Okay, now put the second drawer liner back in, so I can mark up where the first screw hole wants to be in relation with this one, now that's in place. Place it on, give it give it a reasonable gap. And line up the first screw, which is there. Again, draw through on the back. And the first screw wants to be there. The plate, this should actually sit just on the inside of that line, so it's here sort of thing, or there sort of thing, roughly about there. But you'll get used to doing it if you do a few of them. Let's try again. Okay. You see? Pretty straight. I won't do any more final adjustment until I've got the drawers into the wardrobe. As you can see, that's the shelf that will fit in, and the two nice little drawers underneath, nice and easy to use. And what should take me? A couple of hours. And now to fit it in. First to empty the boy's wardrobe of all these things. They will be well pleased with me. Okay. The drawer. One. And two. Set it into place. And set on the top. And there's the three screws that I've got to watch for. It. Okay, put the screws down to the floor. First let's get the drawer lines in, make sure everything's square on the bottom. That's good. One. It's two. Three screws to go back into the accordion. To go into the door. To go into the shelf. two drawer unit in the wardrobe.